Hey, my wonderful spirit people, welcome back to the channel. Emmanuel here from Real Life Paranormal. Today, we're going to go ahead and get into a session that I've really wanted to do for a long time. This was actually a spirit that I knew personally, and she reached out to me yesterday, which was her birthday. Now, 2 years ago, she went missing, and I found out about a year after I moved from this place that I lived at as a child, and I went to school there. I didn't really hear much about it, and I only learned about it through mutual friends that she was missing. And it didn't occur to me to actually do a session because a lot of people don't take what I do serious. So I was like, okay, what can I do? Finally, I found out recently that the case went cold, and actually it was her birthday yesterday, like I said. So on that day, she actually reached out to me, which was interesting to me because on the 15th of February is going to be the second year anniversary that she's been gone and missing. No one has seen or heard from her since. The day she went missing, I should say, she actually spoke to her sister on FaceTime and then went to work, came back home later that night. Her grandma spoke to her and she said she was going to bed. That was the last time anybody saw her because the next morning her grandma went to wake her up and she wasn't there. Like I said, no one's seen or heard from her since. So it's a small town, guys. This type of stuff doesn't really happen. The investigators in that area probably, honestly, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but they're probably not the best investigators. They probably don't see this type of stuff that often. So they didn't find anything. They didn't find her, of course. And on top of that, apparently she wasn't reported missing until a couple days after she was already missing. So that's a big time gap. And you guys already know about the first 24, 48 hours. You need to, kind of get on that. And it's been 2 years. So I'm just going to go ahead and reach out to Jasmine with the dowsing rods I have here. And I'm going to use the dowsing holders as well, which is something I made to kind of hold the dowsing rods in place, stop and debunk any shakiness or stuttering. You guys will see what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it yet. So let's go ahead and get into it. I did my prayer meditation and I asked Jasmine Robinson to come through. And when I was envisioning this door that I usually envision to start the session, I saw Jasmine and it looked like she was holding a baby. Am I correct on that? Can you open for yes? Let me put it against my body. Can you open for yes, cross for no, please? Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So, Jasmine, I'm going to give you an opportunity to come through. Once I put these on my body again, I'm not going to move them. We're just going to straight up go. And I'm going to ask you to open them and close them. I know it's going to be a little bit harder because the energy travels differently through these things, through these dowsing holders, but just try your best. My angels and guides will help you if you need it. Jasmine Robinson, are you here with me today? Can you open these rods for yes, cross for no, please? Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Jasmine, were you murdered? I know it's a tough question right off the bat, but please tell me. Open for yes, cross for no, please. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Can you move them back to forward facing, please? Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you so much, Jasmine. You're doing wonderful. Jasmine, did you come through to me and communicate with me that you want me to do this and help to find you? Can you open for yes, cross for no, please? I feel her energy. Open for yes, cross for no, please, Jasmine. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay. You shook my hand on that one. Thank you. I'm going to put these down for a second. She's intense. She has some intense energy, y'all. And I remember her, like I said, I used to see her all the time, and she was very chill. She had a calm energy. But right now, she really wants justice. There's a lot going on in her mind and for her family and those that she loved. You know, they're going through a lot. Imagine one of your favorite people or somebody you're really close to just disappearing, just out of nowhere. I don't hope that for anybody, by the way, but I'm just saying, imagine them just disappearing and you have no explanation for that or where they are. And then you see, people like, God bless their heart too. I'm not speaking bad about her or anybody, but like Gabby Petito, she goes missing, and then with a week, they find her body. This is a girl that was missing for 2 years now, and the case went cold and they just stopped looking. No national attention, nothing. This was on the news, like I think like the local news over there, but it's a small town with a couple, 1,000 people. It's not really, much. So things like that kind of bother me, but hopefully we can help here a little bit. Jasmine, did you come here to me because you feel like I can help in some way, shape, or form with this? Open for yes, cross for no. Thank you. Can you bring it back to forward facing, please? Trying to rock my body, I feel you. I can't rock because I gotta hold these steady, and people will be tripping on the other side. They'll be like, oh, you're moving the rods. Thank you, Jasmine. You're doing really good. Doing wonderful. Jasmine, is your body an archer? Oh, you shook me. I think that was a validation. Open for yes, cross for no, please. Is your body an archer? Yes. Okay. For those of you guys that don't know, like she literally leaned my body on that one from, like I noticed that I do that after a while from the energy. But Archer is a small town that I used to live in. It's a small town like right outside of Gainesville, Florida, which is where UF is, the Gators play. It's pretty small, but it's mind-blowing to me that literally within that town, if she is there, no one has found her. You know what I mean? It is kind of secluded in certain areas though. Like there's a lot of places that bodies can go, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just surprised. It blows my mind. They find some bodies within weeks, days, hours, and then other bodies they never find. Jasmine, would you like to speak on the Virgin Box tomorrow? Open for yes, please. Cross for no. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful job. And I'm getting send this to my family. Send this to my family. Can you open for yes if I'm getting that correctly, cross if I'm getting that wrong? Oh, you're making me shake. Like I literally feel them in a certain part of my body, and it makes my back lean on a certain, I can't explain it. Thank you. Thank you so much. But whoever really is paying attention, you could probably see it. Like I literally are like that after a while. I don't know, it's weird. And no, I don't have any back problems. I'm straight. The baby's father of your unborn child hurt you. Open for yes, cross for no. That's clear. Yes. Thank you. Jasmine, I'm gonna take a break for the rest of this day. I'm gonna go over this footage. And tomorrow we are gonna do a Virgin Box session, and we're gonna get all the information we can to help with finding you and figuring out what happened. Are you looking forward to that? Open for yes, cross for no. Yes. Yes. And it's funny, she actually has gone to other psychics and stuff that have gone who are past schools that she's known, like people that she, knew that felt the sensitivity, I guess, of these people that could help her. And everybody, I guess, has tried. They've tried, but no one's really gotten anything. But then again, we're talking about tarot readers. We're talking about, people who don't necessarily, I guess, look into the things the way that I do, because I realize a lot of people don't do it the way that I do. I never look at somebody or other channels and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to copy the way they do it. I've never done that. I don't even watch other channels that do the work that I do. I kind of just do what I feel called to do and do it in the way that I feel called to do it. So hopefully it leads us to more success with helping situations like these and helping to find people who go missing unjustly. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God loves you. Sarah loves you. I'll see you all next time. Bye.